We went to IT companies and we looked at all the markets. We quickly decided that the best thing about Voice Connect was it was built on a BroadSoft platform, which is a hosted platform. So the system's about 99% of the time it's up, which you couldn't do with an on-premise solution, whether it was a brand new system or an old legacy system. We had old legacy phone systems. So when you install a phone system, what tends to happen is the box goes on the wall, the ISDN30 gets connected, or you sit trunk, and they tend to get left then for 10 years. So you don't benefit from constant upgrades like you do with a BroadSoft hosted system or Voice Connect. So the system's evergreen, it's always updating with new features. On premise, what you tend to happen is you become more vulnerable from a dial-through point of view and from a security point of view, because the software you're using tends to get out of date. So we'd had an issue where they needed to turn the power off in one site that had Voice Connect. We could divert the numbers, the DDI numbers, to people's mobiles, so we could still actively receive calls without the customer knowing any different. It's also more expensive from a moves and changes, so we in-house can rename the extension, where previously we would have had to get a telecoms company in to do that. So when I was budgeting for the BroadSoft Voice Connect system, we looked at the cost of the telephone maintenance on the old phone system on premise and the cost of the ISDN30, and pretty much plus minus that covered the install cost and the running costs for Voice Connect. The rollout's gone very well. We've currently installed Voice Connect in 16 sites. So we agree with the general manager, the service manager, sales manager. The call flow is what they need for their business. So we try and create a template, but we don't rigidly stick to the template. We will tweak it for different sites. One centre might have a fleet centre, one centre might have an express fit. So we set out the call flow. We tend to implement the system in a day, and then the follow-up day is for training. Now the great thing about Voice Connect is when we've had a system, for example when we had a third-party WAN, the third-party WAN went down but the phone system was still there. So we knew who'd phoned us while we couldn't receive the call, so we quickly phoned them back. And I think that resilience is what's driving us to roll it out. If you've got a problem with your DMS and it's down, it's an issue, but if your phone system's down, that's a major issue because you're not receiving calls into your centre. It is the reliability, the flexibility, and it puts it back into our hands, and anything we can't do then we'll push through to the help desk.